Hello again, and welcome to the channel. If you're a first-time watcher or a subscriber or whatever you are, I hope you're getting some value out of this. Today, I've got the bolts for the gauge wheels on the X300's deck. And at the John Deere place, I went in and picked up some graphite lubricant. And my plan is to coat these to help them lube the gauge wheels rather than using grease or oil or anything like that. I'm hoping a dry lube will be best and prevent dirt from sticking to it and prevent premature wear. I also got other plans for this stuff. I think I'm going to coat the underside of the deck with it too. I've heard a lot of guys try that, and when the grass is really wet and sticky, it helps relieve some of that. So I guess I'm just going to drag this stuff outside and get to work. Not bad. Yeah, I think that's good enough for gauge wheels. I guess I'll go ahead and put it together. Pretty smooth. Okay, what I plan to do next is I'm going to coat the underside of the deck with graphite, and there's several holes throughout the deck for bolts and brackets and whatnot. I went ahead and taped over those because I don't want the graphite coming through and coming out on the top of the deck. I'd have to just wipe it up, and I don't want to do that. So it's pretty cold outside today. I'm going to give it a shot anyway. It's not paint, so if it was paint, I'd be worried about the temperature outside a little more, but I think being that it's just graphite might be okay. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't really have anything to lose here. All right, I'm going to try to be quick about this. All right, we're all coated. It's not perfect, but it's something. Wanted to get something on there. I think I'll go ahead and just put the blades back on. This is the newer spindle here. It's got a larger shaft than the other one, so it came with its own washer and nut, and I'm going to have to use a different size wrench to put that one on. Not a big deal. All right, it's time to get the belt on. Went ahead and got a new belt, and I'm going to study this diagram here. So we got to come from the tractor, go around the small pulley, around a blade pulley, then there's an idler on the very bottom, and it goes around the other blade pulley, and then back to the larger idler, and then back to the tractor. So I'm going to do my best to get this new belt installed. It's a new stiff belt, so I don't know if it's going to be easy to manipulate or not. But we'll give it a shot. New belt. There we go. It's not as bad as Christmas lights, but it was close. So I'll just try to bring it through the front to the back and then try to get it wrapped around everything the best I can. I think first of all, you know what? I'm going to get it around this pulley and then lock down the guide. That was the last point I took off the old belt. So it looks like it comes under here. It's going to have to go under here. Around this one. Big idler. This end should go over here to the smaller idler. I think that looks right. I'm gonna bolt these down. That looks pretty good. Just need to get the tensioner installed next. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Now that the belt is on, I'm going to go ahead and put this shield on. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you something. This is a 38-inch deck. I just sold a couple of 165s. Each had a 38-inch deck. And I studied these deck shells, and they were identical. The brackets and everything were different, but the shell itself was identical. I forgot to give one of the new owners the cover plate to one of the decks. Bolt pattern's the same. Those tractors were nearly 40 years old. So for the past 35 to 40 years, Deere's been using this shell. Well, I take that back. I don't think you can get the 38-inch deck anymore. But I thought that's interesting. Pardon me while I make a lot of noise. spite of all the racket, I did clean these threads. Good to go. Once the rest of the tractor's done, this can go back in. I think I'm done with this guy.